For years, I thought visible abs meant cutting carbs completely. Rice, bread, pasta, gone, and it never worked long term. Here's what actually got me there, and why carbs were never the real problem. Visible abs come down to two separate systems: what's happening inside your body and what's happening on the outside in your training. Most people only fix one and wonder why nothing changes. Let's start inside, because this is where almost everyone gets it wrong. Abs become visible at a certain body fat percentage, not from doing more AB exercises. For men, that's usually somewhere around 10 to 15%. For women, closer to 18 to 22%. You can have strong, developed abs your entire life and never see them if your body fat sits above that range. Here's the part that changed everything for me. Body fat percentage isn't primarily controlled by carbs. It's controlled by total calories in versus calories out. So instead of cutting carbs, I tracked total intake. Same amount of rice, same amount of fruit, same amount of bread, just at a calorie total slightly below what my body burned in a day. Not aggressively low, just consistently below maintenance. Protein was actually the bigger shift, not the carb cut. Higher protein intake during a deficit protects the outside piece, because fat loss alone isn't the whole story. Your abs are a muscle like any other. If they're underdeveloped, losing fat reveals a flat stomach, not defined abs. This is where most people's ab training goes wrong. What actually builds visible AB definition is loading the muscle the same way you'd load any other muscle group. Lower approach, carbs included, calories controlled, training focused on building real muscle underneath, took a few months longer. But it stuck. And what showed up underneath wasn't just a leaner version of a soft midsection, it was actual defined muscle. Because I'd spent months building it while losing fat at the same time. So here's exactly what built the muscle underneath. Hanging leg raises, 3 sets of 10 to 15, hit your lower abs harder than almost anything else. Weighted planks, 3 sets of 45 to 60 seconds, keep the overload going once body weight stops being enough. Cable crunches, 3 sets of 12 to 15, let you keep adding resistance as you get stronger. And heavy squats and deadlifts, 3 to 4 sets of 5 to 8, brace your core under more load than any isolated ab exercise ever will. Train abs 3 to 4 times a week, not every single day. They're a muscle like any other. They need recovery to actually grow, or you're just piling on fatigue without progress.